Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast, and thank you. So my alarm went off last night. I've had one set on Gemini for a long time, price alarms, and I had it at AMP at 2 cents, and the alarm went off. And when I looked, sure enough, AMP was sub 2 pennies. Now, sometimes, guys, look, you've got to be objective about an investment. I am not going to come up here and hype it and say, boy, this is great. The lower it goes, the better it is for me. I want to know who is investing this way, who is buying at the top, DCing all the way down and cheering every single price fall off, cheering that you are losing money. Who is doing this? Because I want to live in this guy's world where the worse you do, the happier you are. Emery and I had a discussion called psychic utility or psychic money. And we had it was a fantastic discussion because it encompasses the 3% of the unaccountable of the financial markets. We don't know. We can't explain it. Psychic money. And Emery summed it up as happiness, that at least there is price action as opposed to holding flat. You'd rather see it go up or down as long as it's doing something. And that Reddit just seems to be 100% full of psychic money. At least it's doing something. The lower it goes, the happier I am. I cannot get behind that, guys. I'd love to. I just absolutely cannot get behind that. I'm not a big DCA guy. All right. I tend to look for products that I don't have to DCA in, that it's not part of my investment strategy. But that's me. I'm not telling you how to spend your money, only how I spend mine. You got to start looking at this one just a little bit objectively, a little bit. Is half a cent difference right now going to make a huge difference come a year from now or 5 years from now? Because you see that term thrown around a lot. It's a long token. I've used that term. It is a long token. But it's not a long token that is guaranteed to come in. All right, you're talking about predicting crypto 5 years from now, 10 years from now. We can't predict crypto 5 weeks from now. We have no idea. But for some reason, as long as you stretch that time frame out far enough, it's okay. Because, it's 10 years. We got all the time in the world to make the mistakes and make the recoveries. That is just not smart money to me. What I'm saying on this particular one is 1 penny difference, left or right, that big of a deal? So as opposed to rushing and continuing to buy on the way down, maybe it's not a terrible idea just to hold on and take a look at it and see what it's doing. The entire market is compressing. I keep hearing this over and over and over. The entire market is compressing. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you SIF chain. Clearly, the entire market is not compressing. There are really good buys out there. There are, if you look around a little bit. If you do some diligence and spend some time, you're going to see some really, really good buys out there. But continuing to pile in to a token that is descending like this, regardless of the news, regardless of anything, man, it's starting to reek of madness and desperation. I'm just saying, maybe hold on to it. Maybe sit down on this one for just a little bit and watch it. See what it's doing. Just because you have money in your pocket and the price is low doesn't mean you have to buy right this second. Watch it, because there is the fallacy in crypto that it can only go so low, and that is not true. It can always go lower. I'm almost to the point of begging you guys, sit down on this one for just a few days. Watch it. See what it does. You don't have to continue to rush, buy. Sometimes you can wait it out and just see what happens. Again, if $1 is your end game, is the difference between purchasing at 2 cents and 2.5 cents that big a deal if you have the risk of going even lower? So, real talk, man, just put it in consideration. Now, I know I'm going to get the hate comments on this one. Anytime I speak negatively about anything, I get hate comments. But we have a live stream tonight, and we tend to read the hate comments live. Everybody gets a kick out of it. So let me have it on this one. But, guys, be objective. That's all I'm trying to say on this one is please spend some time. Be objective. Watch it. Sit down on it, and let's see what it does. I understand that there was a lot of good news, but the market didn't care. So take that into consideration. And that's all I got here, guys. Until next time, please be safe. Please be smart with your money. Cheers.